Yeah, we're way ahead of the curve compared to the last run. Much better biome to start with. All right, let's go ahead and start looking around. Gonna go this way a bit, get a better look at that biome, the rock biome there. Then we'll head off to the east, take a look over there. Oh man, stuttering again. Whoa. Hello, stone biome. It's just this little valley here that's flattish grasslands. And we're kind of tucked into all this stone biome. That looks like it goes a little more swampy over there. And we definitely have pine trees. Need pine trees nearby so you have resin opportunities. In the stone biome for easy stone access and because it's easier to see possible copper nodes. There's not a lot of grass and clutter on the ground, so you can run around checking all these little rock piles to find copper a lot easier. And you can harvest the larger boulder version so that you can put together cobblestone. So, multiple reasons why I try to get certain biomes. As an example. That's funny. Probably make it taller, but it'll do for now. Alright, so we got a start of a copper. That's exactly why I like having one of these nearby, so I can just scan around it, and it's a lot easier to find this stuff in this kind of a biome. So we're ticking off more and more boxes, and these you can fast harvest for the stones, and then turn them into cobblestone. I don't need any now, but... Oh, another one off the list. We have a trader. Wow, I might just set up here. I'm going to keep scanning, but... few crops here and there in the scattered grassland area. Not much, though. And now we're getting into all the shrubbery. Get out of the shrubbery. Brown coal bits. Let's work our way back the other direction. 62 flint. I think we're good now. Guess I should check what kind of merchant this is before I leave the area. Who do we got? You got a bed? You got a bed I can use. Cool. Well, he's not a useful merchant other than linen. Camboized leg armor. So, you know, he's got clothes and some linen. Not terrible, I guess, but not the kind I was hoping for. But we could use him as an emergency sleeping spot if we needed to. So that part's good. Alright, let's head out this way. Now we're not looking for flint anymore, we're just looking for copper. Plenty of flint to refresh if I go through my 64 stack. Hey there. Anything fun up here? Oh, way up there, huh? Jumping puzzle. Failed. Oh, another one. Farming. I'm gonna leave the farming. Tools! Come on, copper tools. No copper. Okay, so merchant there. Our little spots over there. Got probably water over by those cliffs, I'm gonna guess. And some nasty hills. Yeah. Work our way up that way a bit. Dang it. Oh, that's flax fibers, not linen twine. Dang it. Oh well. Do that for... leaves me an extra one. Downside to stone biome, not much in the way of food. You don't want to get stuck crossing a big one when you've got no food. A bauxite. It's not the best pine biome. You want one that's got big flat areas, not all this up and down hill stuff. So when you're going resin hunting, you don't have to do quite as much vertical. So let's work our way over that way. Granite. Satisfies our kern requirements. You have a flat area with some pine trees. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. And it looks like we might have a plains or a forest right over there. Our little spots. There's that tea I made for the copper. We're tucked right back there. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting area. I'd have to traverse this whole section here to see if we can find some more copper bits. Do that another time. Let's go check out this other biome. Aqueduct ruin. Two of them, one up there, one down here. Seeds. Carrot. And a fair bit of bony soil to sift through. Yeah, we'll have to crisscross this area later. This is almost too big and too flat. I'm not seeing enough little rocks to investigate like this. These pine trees are too short. Block line of sight, they don't have good opportunities for sap. Well, hey, buddy. There's sap right there. We'll leave it for now. Yeah, that is a weird biome. See something like that too often. Foresty, but really hilly. Ow. Quartz. Hmm. Quartz bits. Out of space. Too many duplicate tools. We'll deal with quartz bits later. Quartz bits are nice because you can get an early lantern. Whoa. Alright, we're getting a little bit more swampy. Few berries. I haven't seen, that's what I was looking for, mushrooms. Hey, we got a clear quartz on my first try. By you. Any more puff balls? Usually there's a bunch in an area. Nope. More quartz. I'm not seeing much in the way of vegetables either. The small amount of grassland we've got out here is pretty bare. Almost none. Cool little pond in the middle of this large gravel area. What do we got? Metal parts, bony soil. A painting. I would like a painting. Trade you this used knife for a nice painting. Alright, we kind of know what we got all the way back there. Let's see if we can get up on top of this. Very sure it's going to take a little bit of hopping power. Goats. That's a pretty goat. I guess they changed the goats. Look at that thing climb. Holy crap! I want goat power. Give me goat power. Look at that. You can get down with your bad self, Mr. Goat. More goats. And more portals. See if we can get a look out that way from the top of these bluffs. Gravestone marker. What are these? These aren't goats. Are these antelope? No, not antelope. What are they? Get me close enough to see one of these things. They're just going to dive off a cliff? They're just going to dive off a cliff. I don't know. What are those? I don't think they're redesigned goats, because goats don't run away from you like that. Must be one of the other newer animals. Alright. So, you know, flat, not quite grasslands back here. Not one of those weird biomes. No crops. Just flat grass, but no crops. What do we got back there? Big lake. Big cool looking lake. Another trader. That's good to know about. It's almost due east of where we are currently at. We're not going to go down to check him out right now. If we just follow the kind of ravine over there, we can curl around into him. Looks like we got a pretty good forest out there. Alright. Now if I can get a good look out that direction, my scouting run will be mostly done. 1300. We should be able to get a little more distance. Uh-oh. Be able to connect around over there, or am I going to have to go that way? Actually, I'd love to get a look out that direction. What the? Well, hi there. Aged wooden planks. You hiding something in there? It kind of looks like it connects all the way across. Let's not fall off this thing. Me popping up and down on these blocks can get them to recalculate their stability, and I could go falling right down. Alright, looks like it does connect. Cool. Heavy forest, swamp. Yeah, those guys are mighty skittish. Great vantage point. Another trader, I think, right there. Maybe. Can't quite tell for sure. Plateau, mountains. Not much to recommend this area. A whole lot of nothing useful other than maybe that trader. Cornflower. And the nasty scrub I hate so much. There we go. Look at that pile. Oh, that's a good one. All right. Goodbye, single flex fiber. Okay, so we know we've got one up the hill. Got one down the hill that I didn't finish looting yet. Got some okay pine trees up here that may or may not have resin. I haven't really been looking. Oh, oh, yes. Wonder if you can see this from the edge. Yep, there's the copper. That's going to be interesting to mine out and not fall to my death. 18, huh? Hmm. Yep, just like that. Oh god, I wish I could pick things up by... Yep, that's what I'm afraid of. Alright, everybody's keeping track, right? We got one, and another one somewhere over there. And we've got 2 down there. We're at 25. I only need 15 more for the 40 we need to get things going. There's more. That's not going to be super useful near term, though. Alright. So, aqueduct. I know we're tucked around just over there. Couple up here. Ooh, 1700. Trying to get a last look out over this direction. I think we're right back there. Yeah, the merchant's over there. That's the other copper spot. I'm not sure I can get up over there. Hate this terrain. Does not connect. Might be able to make it down here without killing myself. That's going to hurt a little bit. No? Okay. This one's going to hurt a little bit. Oh, yeah. Wait. Oh, pig. Ish. Piggies. Flax. So far, I haven't seen any or heard any wolves or bears or brown coal. Bees! That's the other big one. All right. I think we have enough of the checkboxes. I don't think I'm going to take my mammoth journey across the continent. Now that bees are in the area, and we could have more bees back in this forest area here. We only need one. Oh shit. That's not a good noise. I heard a puppy bark. I'd like to go up to the top of that and look around. Pretty sure I heard a wolf pup bark. Anybody else hear it? A bunny rabbit. Rabbits and raccoons and foxes. Yeah, I really like this little spot here because we got a pond that I can use for some early farming. It's relatively flat. I can convert this with some effort into a structure we can use, and we'll tear down and use the cobblestone. But I'll flatten this out by filling in the floor tiles and carve this out and make a solid wall around. That'll be big enough for just about anything I want to do. We'll flatten this area to make it the same level as the water there. And we can set up farming and stuff out here. Nice flat ground there for whatever I want to use it for. And then we've got trader, and 1, 2, 3 copper nodes with just bare searching so far. I need to know if I get the rest of the nodes I need out of that. We're at 27. I need 13 more. I'm not sure what we found over there is going to have enough. Let's see if we can get over there before it gets dark. Getting dark fast. Yeah, this is not going to be 13. And short. What was the other thing I marked? Coal? Yeah, I think that was the coal. There's not enough showing for us to be able to circumvent having to set up a charcoal pit. Alright. Go hang out at the merchant. We'll just use the merchant's bed to skip past the day, or skip past the night. We'll just scan around a bit until it gets dark. Next problem is going to be storage. Yeah, there's a few crops scattered around. Borax. Somebody remind me what borax is for. Borax is necessary for the iron anvil? Welding the pieces together? Well, and steel. I rarely go to the steel stage, but I remember needing borax for something other than the steel itself. True. Oh, borax right next to the merchant. We are going to have some bad guys showing up here pretty soon. 2100. We should sleep now. That bed will go, I think, 7 out. More than 7? Forget how long that one will go for. Are they gonna stone me while I'm over here? 7 hours. Yeah, that's fine. That's 4 o'clock. That'll work. Can use borax as an alternative. Alrighty. Hey, buddy. Good timing. All right. Do a little more ground scanning on our way back over. Try to spot stuff I didn't check previously. I think we went along there last time. Curing those last little copper bits. Pretty important. And I gotta remember what you do for storage, other than reed baskets. Do we have to get to the wood cutting stage to do the boxes? I know they changed all that, and I don't remember the details now. Here's that copper. That's kind of weirdly separated. Hey, look at that. There's 2 more. Wonder if there might be some sitting up on the ledge up there. It's possible. We're so close. Not gonna go canyon exploring. Just need one more decent ground deposit and we'll be all set. Well, I'll remember last time where we hooked up the wall. Good mushrooms, but pass them up for now. I can't even get close enough to get a name on these things. Hey, you. What are you? Oh, I was so close. Man, they're fast. Alright, everybody remember, we gotta come this way to get all these mushrooms later. This is not good terrain for us to be trying to find copper. Well, we should have it hook around and take me to that trader here pretty soon, right? He was tucked into a canyon a bit, I think. There it is. Right on top of some peat. You got a door? When do you guys get doors? Gears. Treasure hunter. You can get some pretty good stuff out of a treasure hunter. Alright, well, we did not find what I was hoping to find. I do not want to keep traveling. Need one tiny more piece of luck. More. Quartz again. Oh, nowhere to run. Nowhere to run! What are you? Valace goat. Alright. Never heard of a Valace goat. Yeah, the easy areas I think we've covered. Really hoping we'd be able to get that last group. It's always tucked into this little obscure place you ran past 4 times. Ta-da! Oh, is it going to be enough? I think it's going to be enough. Alright, where am I in reference? Alright, straight in from there. Cool. Let's chop this tree down. Actually, let's not chop the tree down. I need 8 pieces. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nodes to get 8 pieces. I think what I'll do instead is just use the tree as the indicator. And pray we get 8 pieces. There's 2. 3. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Alright. Thank God. With a couple spare. 42. Cool. Now I just got to remember where they're all at. We got the 1 there, 1 here, and then 2 up on the plateau. With a bunch of weirdness on the wall. Those are going to be fun to get over there. Of course I'm playing without a map. What are you talking about? It's the only way to play. You still play with the training wheels protocol? Usually what happens is now that I have my 40, I just stumble across them all over the place. Out of here, raccoon. Replace the word fun with the word easy. Guess we had some rain. Ah, we are all full up. All right. Pause. Oh. Yeah, Vingram, if you're into this is less focused on combat. It's about avoiding combat for the most part. But it's just a series of progressions through various stages of mechanisms and material types. So flint and stone to copper to bronze to iron to steel, etc. But the systems involved are a lot more intricate, and how you actually have to work the items. There's systems for that, and they get more complex as you go up through the chains. It's really good. It's really good. Runs real well. Despite the stuttering you're seeing here, I need to work out a few things. I'm returning to it after not having played for a while. And we'll have less stuttering now that we're going to kind of settle into an area instead of me constantly loading new stuff as we travel around. But Yeah, I recommend it quite a bit. Just be aware of what you're in for. It's got a lot less focus on the combat stuff, and a lot more on crafting. I don't know if I'd say survival. It's pretty easy to survive after you know a few basic things. But it has a full gamut of seasons. All of the terrain will start to turn orange and yellow and such, and the winter will come, and you got to be prepared for that. And you got to get into all the food production and canning, and it's just lots of stuff. Good stuff. Mining any fun in the game? Mining's hard, which means fun. Anytime I say hard, I mean fun. They're interchangeable, see? There's complex ways the game generates minerals underground, and tracking them down is interesting. There's a whole prospector's pick process that you have to go through to kind of isolate where potential veins of the materials are, and then you dig down to them. You won't see me doing it for a while. It's going to take a bit before we get to those kinds of stages, but there's whole processes in that regard. And a lot of this stuff is variable. You got a ton of switches and dials and knobs that you can fiddle with to change how the game plays and the difficulty levels and so on. In addition, it's got an in-game tutorial system and guide system and item system, and I mean anything that, if I want to know like what can I do with this, just point at it and hit H for the handbook, and there's everything that incorporates that particular item. And so if I want to know improvised body armor, I can click on that and it shows the exact recipe for making improvised body armor, and you can just bounce through all this stuff really quickly and easily. So if you want to know how to make something or what materials are used in something, it is the best I've seen yet in any of these crafting survival games in regards to documentation and giving the player the information that they need. You can just follow these progression guides, and it gives mechanic information on the napping process, clay forming, meal making, charcoal burning, farming, food prep, animal husbandry, panning, smelting, it just keeps going and going and going. And that doesn't even really get into the massive mod crowd. The game was built from the ground up to be mod friendly. It was made by modders, and it's extremely mod friendly. You just go to the mod website and you click one button and it installs it for you, and you're off and running. So super easy to keep track of the mods and get them installed and all that kind of stuff, so you don't have to deal with that nonsense. So really good, as long as you like the Minecrafty block survival game, and the world is completely destructible and so on, so just like Minecraft. So few games do that nowadays, where you can destroy the terrain or build it back up or do things. So yeah. I think for now, though, I'm going to stop here. This is a good point for us to stop. We achieved quite a few important benchmarks, so we're up and running. I'm not going to take my 10,000 league tour of the continent to try to find a better biome combination. This got most all of my little check boxes, and it's a pretty cool little area to set up in. So we're going to make use of this little ruin next to me. We'll slowly turn it into my home. I need to get a little better tools before I can start working on it properly. But we'll do a little temp house until we can get moved into that stone structure and get it modified into something cool. But that's going to take some effort. I got to remember the progression system. I vaguely remembered this early stuff, but from here I got to do some checking, do some research. Otherwise, I'm going to be doing a lot of fumbling around. So I'll do that, and then we shall return for some more vintage story. So, as always, let me know if you enjoy any particular game that I'm playing, so I know what you guys want to see, and we'll keep at it. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will catch you tomorrow. Stay safe out there.